You're in Jamaica. Come on and smile. In Jamaica, y'all. Get it together. Soulful town, soulful people. Said, I see you're having fun. Dancing to the reggae rhythm on the island in the sun. These lyrics, by the most influential of reggae musicians, Bob Marley, epitomize Jamaica in its most substantial form. Soulful, fun, and smiling. The Jamaican culture is made up of many components that are essential to the culture, such as the heritage, religion, and music. Jamaican culture is a mixture of many ethnicities that may have landed on the island shores for centuries. Jamaicans have made it through oppression and slavery and therefore consider themselves survivors. Jamaica was inhabited by Arawak Indians prior to Christopher Columbus's arrival in 1494, and they left behind a cultural history. The mixture of descendants on the island is the source of Jamaican characteristics that may seem unusual to most. For example, the Tanan who inhabited the island long before Europeans is where Jamaicans get most of their rituals, influences, including the language, food, and music. Language is another way Jamaica is set apart from many cultures. Although English is the official language of the island, many Jamaicans speak with their own style. For example, the language is made up of Spanish, African, English, and Rastafarian. The language is also rooted in slavery, as the slaves found ways to combine the language of their own owners to their own native tongues. Jamaicans' culture is deeply rooted in religion, and it takes many forms. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Jamaica holds the record for the most churches per square mile of any other place in the world. Christianity is the largest religion found on the island, and some examples of that denomination are Catholics, Baptists, Methodists, and Presbyterian. Along with Christianity is also Judaism, Hinduism, Islam, and the most popular, Rastafarianism. Rastafarianism developed in Jamaica in the 1930s and is the backbone for many spiritual and musical practices. Rastafarians believe in the teaching of the King James Bible and view it with an Africanist point of view. They believe in one God, whom they call Jah, who, like Christians, see him as being the form of the Holy Trinity. According to Rastafarianism, Ethiopia is heaven on earth, and the former Ethiopian emperor Haile Selassie is the reincarnation of Jesus Christ. Much of the Rastafarian religion is expressed through music, which is why music is such a large part of the Jamaican culture. Reggae music is the most popular Jamaican music. It began to enter the world in the early 1970s and was made most famous with artists like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer, and Ziggy Marley. Reggae music was an evolution of what had been happening in Jamaican music since the 1950s and was the next step up. Reggae music was the direct descendant of rocksteady, and ska music. Lyrics deal with subjects like love, religion, sexuality, relationships, poverty, injustice, and other social and political issues. Examples of these lyrics are found in songs like One Love and Could You Be Loved by Bob Marley, Love Is My Religion by Ziggy Marley, and Stop the Fussin' and Fightin' by Dennis Brown. Bob Marley is credited with the expansion of reggae music to the rest of the world. He was a Jamaican music, songwriter, singer, and Rastafarian. His lyrics derived from his religion, and he set the way for many other reggae musicians. Culture is defined as the way of life of people and includes customs, practices, beliefs, superstitions, and food. All of these things lead people to act and think and behave differently from any other culture. And Jamaica does just that. With its religious views to the music and dance, Jamaican culture is like none other. There are many different cultures coming together as one nation, and as their motto says that, out of many, one people.
Yay!